Okay, so today I just is my introductory class. Okay, so first two classes will be considered. First two classes I have planned for considering the brief introductions of the utilizations of electrical energy. Okay, so actually the entire session will be started in better on tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow we have one class on 1:15 to 2:15. Okay, so that will be conducted at that schedule. So again, that portions in that portion I have discussed. Okay, means the same thing I will going to be discussed. Okay, so first from the beginning. Okay, so we need to know about that utilizations of electrical energy. Okay, so what do you mean by that utilization? Okay, so actually right now that subject is floated like a open elective subjects. Okay, means not open elective, it is professional elective subjects, but it is, you can say like that, it is one kinds of very important topic. Okay, one kind of very important subjects for our electrical engineering. Basically the you know that that subjects means utilization of electrical energy. Again, it's an more or less it is an informative subject. Still, it having a lot of impact in electrical engineering. Okay, basically all of you know aware about that basic difference between that technology and that engineering. No? So you know that you are doing that your graduations. After you are doing your graduations and end of at the completion of your curriculum, so you will got BTech degree, means bachelor in technology. Some of the persons, they are also doing their graduation, but they will got, sorry, they will get BTech means BE, means bachelor in engineering. Okay, so there is a very good difference between BTech and BE. Okay, so basically we are gathering our knowledge, okay, from our conventional studies. Okay, so from our conventional studies, from enter the curriculum. Okay, enter the curriculum that is normally planned that is normally planned from our institutions. Okay, that is normally planned of our institution. Finally, we can see that application field. Okay, so that you need to know about that applications. Okay, so you know that we are from electrical background. Okay, so the applications of the electrical engineering, so that is most important thing. That's why that utilization of electrical energy, you can consider the subject as a very important subjects. Okay, basically if you see the course curriculum, okay, that also available in Intris portal. Okay, so you can download that course curriculum, means tentative, you know that tentative tentative means schedule. Okay, so what we are going to be discussed on these subjects. Okay, that subject also covered. If you see the most important topic, that is traction. Traction, it will be covered lot of things. Okay, the necessity of the traction. Okay, then you can know about heating and oiling. Okay, so that all are application field. Okay, so it's not directly, you know that you heard about the traction, but traction is very important topics in the electrical engineering professionals. Okay, so I don't know that all of you are getting all of you are doing that vocational training or not. Basically in this COVID situation it is not possible. Okay, but if possible, anyhow, any time of your entire entire curriculum, okay, you should go to different means workshop. Okay, railway workshop. Okay, so from there you can understand. So from there you can understand how practically they are overhauling that machines. Okay, not like only machines, overhauling that drives. Okay, directly you say about that drives. Okay, so means drives means what is the difference between machine and drives. So in machine we are giving our more trust on that operations, only the operations of that machine. Okay, how is it operating, how the flux is distributed, okay, so how the conductors are distributed, how the flux line are moving. So you want to try to realize the enter the physical phenomenon of that machine, or you are try to visualize that one. Okay, but in drives what happens, so you are going to use that machines as well as the control. Okay, as well as that control of that machines. Okay, how sophisticated you are going to be controlled. So the end of the day, that is applied field. Okay, so what is the applications of that machines. Okay, you know that in current scenario means up to electric vehicles to up to electric train. Okay, then any of the applications like your drives. Okay, so machines is available, means all the time machines is useful for it. So how sophisticatedly you are going to be control that machine. Okay, that is most important. And in traction we are mostly discussed about the what are the different type of tractions, means what are the different tractive forces there. Okay, means what are the basic ideas on the traction. Okay, so why is it important, if it is there, so what are the different type of speed time curve. Okay, so different segments of that electric train. Okay, that one by one it will come. Okay, actually that all the, hello, please mute your microphone, please. All of the students, please mute hello. Hmm. So okay, so in case of tractions means tractive effort, how the different types of means locos are available in our railways. Okay, so I will give some of the brief on it. Okay, so how much I can gather the information. Second, I am telling you that subject is a very informative subject, and it will take at the time of placement. Okay, at the time of placement, most of the person you can face different questions from traction, then illuminations. Okay, that will coming later. Okay, so first we are thinking about the traction, then that heating and welding also been very important topics. Okay, heating and welding means we are going to be discussed about what are the different types of heating. Okay, what are the different types of welding, how it will be implemented. Okay, what are the application area. Okay, so more on that. Okay, so then electroplating. Okay, like chemical reaction, so you are giving that electricity that may conduct different chemical changes of that material. By using that phenomena you are doing that electroplating. Okay, means galvanizations. Okay, so different topics will be covered, okay, in these subjects, and all are very relevant to your study. What kinds of study? Application based study. Okay, so then we can say discuss about that illuminations means different illuminations means that you have some means source, electrical source means illuminating source, how it will be distributed, what are the parameters to be considered. Okay, one by one it will come. So in my next class, means tomorrow again also the introductory period, again I will discuss the more or less same thing, but still I will discuss in very minutely about the syllabus. Okay, about the syllabus, which type of book you need to be followed. Okay, that also been discussed in my next class. But before starting any of the course, okay, so you need to know about the very basic idea on it. So that is discussing here. Okay, so now I think you get that some of the very brief idea on that utilizations. Okay, basically at the time of placement, that experts, different domain means different industry, they will come and ask you different question, like what kinds of land you are trying to be incorporated in your industry. Okay, now the current scenario, you know about the smart lighting, that smart concepts are always there. then smart charging, then smart charging, then any of the cases means smart lighting, okay, then smart automations, okay. So a lot are all the things are interlinked each other, okay. So that's why you have to give your trust on these subjects, okay, on this subject, okay. Still it's an informative subject, it having some of the different portion, okay. At the time of examination you will get some of the numerical problem on it, okay. That numerical problems are very simple, okay, not so complicated one, it having some standard method. If you remember all those things, so if you follow that methods, so it's not a very brainstorming thing, okay. So you can do it simple way. Another thing is that analytical portion means mathematical analytical portion. So you know that as per our institute guideline, normally when we are preparing that question paper, so that percentage of theory and numerical, it is more or less sometimes 70-30, sometimes 60-40. So in these subjects we can follow 60-40 conventions, means 40% from your theoretical portions, means again it's an analytical, and 60% from your mathematics, sometimes 50-50 also be there, okay. Last time I think in last to last year that subject was not there, maybe, okay, I need to check it, but last time I just first took these subjects, first time I took these subjects, okay. After that what happened, then suddenly lockdown was there, okay. So in the month of March, okay. So some portion I covered to your senior batches, okay. So some of the portion I am not able to cover, okay. But in this semester the total portion will be covered, okay. Like traction, then heating, welding, illumination, chemical changes, then other storage is there, so that will be also be covered. So 5 modules are there, so that details about your module I'll discuss in my next class, okay. So what are the modules, what book we need to be followed, okay. That is the very brief introductory portions of the subject. So now we know that marking system, okay. So all the students, I think all of you are aware about that when you will come back to the campus, okay, when you will come, as per the I just saw in the last guideline of that mail I have received from that academic section. So it was maybe written that when you will come back here, so you have to appear for that both of the examinations within a given interval, means we have to complete the subjects, then 15 days interval will be there, then one exam will be there, like I think for your odd semester exam, then some gap will be there, again your event semester exam, I think so. I have just forgotten that what is exactly written in that, yeah, but I just remembering some of the portion, I thought that way, okay. That's why I'm giving such ideas. So you will not get so much time, okay, after completion of your first exam to giving the second one. So my suggestions from day one, you should be up to date, okay. That same procedure, so you are my you all of you are my well-known student, okay. So means I know as a faculty advisor, most of you I know, I can recognize most of you by name, okay, but I can recognize your name and face, okay, most of the time, basically, as I'm repeatedly meeting with you, so that's why, okay. So that's why, you know, how would I put that, I means how would I put that marks, that the marks distributions, I think you know all those process, still I am repeating, okay. So sometimes what happen, as per the conventions, means different teachers maintain different rules, and they can follow different method, means as per their marks. So that's why again I am telling you, so there should not be any ambiguity. So first, you know that there are, normally in my class time I told you to prepare 2 copy, one classwork copy, another one is your homework copy, but at that time I am not telling you to prepare the 2 copy, only single copy is sufficient, okay. So that will be your fair copy, so that from day one to up to, I think you know that I am normally taking 40 to 45 classes in between, means more or less 42 classes. But in the last semester, for the BTech students, I took 45 classes. Okay, but I don't know that in this semester what happened, as the number of working means number of working day, I think not working day, number of active class day, okay, that will be reduced to up to 65, I think so. So I'm doing my best, okay, to take most of the classes as well as some extra classes if schedule permit. Okay, so that's why I just completed my PG courses in last Friday. Okay, so like that way, so all the thing will be gradually going on. So that process, you know that. So as per that mail, I just thought that there is some 80-20 distribution was there, I think so. Okay, so as the mid semester is not physically happened, so I think that marks also be included to your, maybe included to your end semester. Okay, so that policy will be there as per the institute norms. Okay, that will not be decided by my side, but I have some marks in my own hand, that is the TA marks. Okay, I don't know about the exact marks of the TA. Initially it was 20 marks. I don't know for that situation what will be the TA max value. Okay, for that 20 marks, I can consider it for a 20 marks, as it was in initially it was considered as a 20 marks. So we can think that it will be considered as a 20 marks. Okay, so that marks also be distributed, means segregated into different portion. Okay, so one portion will be there for your fair copy. Okay, that will every day you will prepare it. Okay, and I will collect. Okay, so I will collect it after completion that module. Okay, when that module one completed, so I will give you some date. By that date you have to give it. Okay, so that your CR will provide you. So initially you know that in your class 2 CR normally there, but right now that Sankalp is your CR, I think so. Okay, so Sankalp will provide you some link of Google Form, so where you need to upload that scan copy of your PDF. Okay, that you have to be prepared as a fair copy. Okay, so from day one, as a date wise, you have to prepare that copy. So on day one to up to last date. Okay, so when you will complete your module one, okay, the theory as well as some numerical that I will discuss in my class. Okay, I'll discuss in my class. So that you have to be solved there. Okay, and you need to submit through the Google form link that will be provided by your CL. Then I'll at the end I will collect everything from him. Okay, so that's the process. Okay, module wise I will collect your class note. Okay, then what about your assignment and class test? So same thing. So I'll give some assignment, so with the regular interval. Okay, so maybe two assignment. Okay, so after completion first two module, maybe I will give you some assignment. Okay, so that you need to be complete, and the class test. So okay, so there will be same process for the class test. You have to give the class test in your classwork copy and take the means take the scan. You can use that Adobe scanner. Okay, to scan that material, and you can also upload your answer script, means class test copy, to again that link will be provided by your CR. Okay, so day to day I will intimate you. Okay, so all the process will be performed systematically. Okay, there will be uh, no confusions on that methods. Okay, so you have to think about for your some important points like your class note. Okay, then assignment, and day to day submission of your class note, and day to day submission of your assignment, and finally the class test. Okay, after completion some of the modules, so I will conduct some I will conduct some class test. Okay, so for class test 1, maybe class test 2, so two class tests will be there, and after completion my course, the entire portion one test will be there if the time will be there. Okay, so all the thing happens if your time is in your hand. Okay, So I think you know, you can understand, and as per the submission of your document, the marks will be distributed. So I know that it is very scoring subject like your measurement. Okay, so I think you are not a okay. So you appear for did you appear? I think you have appeared for that measurement exam. I think so. Huh? So it's a scoring subject. I think so, like your measurement. Okay, as it is informative and that calculation is not so complicated, so it is a scoring subject, I think so. Okay, so today and regularly I am taking the attendance. Regularly I am taking the attendance. So please don't give try to give that proxy. Okay, so you know that I am not in means I am very angry with those person, those who are giving that proxy. You know that. Okay, so I don't give that proxy, and if we get this, if I basically after all the session I am downloading that attendance sheet. Okay, so after taking the attendance again I am cross checking with the name. Okay, sometimes what happen, internet connectivity issues, some students voice is not audible, so but he or she may present, he or she may attend the class. Okay, so he or she should not be absent on that class. So that's why I have to cross check. Okay, I need to cross check the name with that getting attendance. So those are giving that proxy, so automatically we can those person will be identified. Okay, so don't give to think any about to giving the proxy. Okay, so I think you are getting my points. Okay, so I am also giving the basic idea on it. So I'm taking your attendance. Okay, I think that is enough for today's session. So tomorrow again the class will be there. Okay, so your class will be on 1:15. Okay, so 1:15 to 2:15 the class will be there. Okay, sometimes what happen, I am in my last semester I am also taking some classes like 12 to 1 sometimes. Okay, instead of 1 to 1:15 to 2:15. Okay, so before taking that decision, so I'll ask you. Okay, so if you don't have any kinds of obligation, any kind of problem, so on that class I can take it at the time of your. Sometimes what happen, your class is completed in 11:30 maybe. Okay, so we can start the class sometimes around 12. So we can take it up to 55-minute class. Okay, so it will be considered that way. Okay, I think there will be not be any kinds of confusions from your side. But before conduct such type of class, so I shall discuss with your CR. Okay, CR also discuss with you. So there should not be any kinds of confusion to doing such classes. So right now I'm taking your attendance. Okay, all of you please be attentive. Okay, so please wait. I'm taking your attendance. Oh, one thing I have just forgotten. Okay, so that is most important. So as that video. Okay, so sometimes what happened that video is not after 20 days that video link will be expired. Okay, so that's why every day I am I'll record my video. Okay, basically it having some big size. Okay, so it is important. Then what I need to do, I will download that video and again I will make it compress. Okay, I'll compress it and post it to YouTube. Okay, so I will share that link. Okay, I will share my YouTube video link and my means uploaded page link. That two link I will be sharing with you. So that link also consists of your measurement lecture also. Okay, so those who are interested, they can also recap that portion as well as that utilizations that also been uploaded that portal. Okay, so anytime you can follow that video. Okay, so as it was instructed from our institute, that's why we are following that method. Okay, so it will be well documented, and anytime you can access it. Okay, so there will be no problem from your side. Okay, it will be there for your reference. That's why I'm telling you. Okay, every day I will give that means I will upload that video and share that link with you through MS Team as well as that WhatsApp group. Okay, so that is I think enough for today. Thank you.
Thank you,
I
sir.
will take your